Hello viewers, welcome back again to Science Capsule, a perfect self-learning tool. We have been learning ICT tools for effective teaching learning process. So far we have learned some of the most important ICT tools, for example, how to initiate a meeting, how to share PowerPoint presentation and many more. Separate video on each topic have already been uploaded in this channel. If you have not watched those videos, then you will find it in the I button and I will also provide in that description box. You can follow those links and watch each and every video and learn those things. So in today's video, we are going to learn another important ICT tools in which we are going to learn how to gather students' information online. In the offline mode, we have faced a lot of difficulties in fetching students' information. So one of the most important and reliable tool which we are going to use in today's video is Google Form. Yes viewers, Google Form is one of the most reliable tool. By making use of that tool, we can get students information or participants information and keep all those informations online, and whenever we require, we can make use of those data. This video is going to be little lengthier because I am going to explain each concept in detail. We are going to see step by step, so watch till the end of this video. If not, subscribe this channel and press bell icon so that you won't miss any of my future videos on ICT tools. So let us begin today's video. Here Google Form plays a very important role in getting students information and keeping all the informations online. You can get access to all students' detail online wherever you are. So this is one of the most important features that Google provides. Let us learn how Google Form can be used to collect students' info. I have already told you that always have a practice of log in to Google before going to access to its features. So we are logged in now. All the Google tools will be placed within this 9 dots. So click on the 9 dots and come here, forms. So click on the forms. This is the environment when we click forms option. So it is blank here. See here, there are two ways by which informations can be collected from the participants. One is by creating a blank form or by choosing a template. So here variety of templates are available. When I click here, you see contact information, find a time, RSVP, party invite, many more informations. According to the category, we find plenty of templates. Now we are going to collect the students' information, so we can go with this template, personal contact information template. Let us see how by using this existing template students detail can be collected. So for that, click on this option. When you click on this option, then you will be taken to another interface where you will find like this option. So how to modify about that, everything we will see step by step. I assure you that if you watch this video continuously till the end, then you will be master over how to create an attractive form to collect the students' information or any other information from the participants. Right from the beautification we will see. Let us understand the environment first. This is the environment where we have to enter all the requirements. So here you see one is a question option and another one is a response option. So question means here we have to design. So we are now in that designing part. The designing is very important. The designing should be done in such a way that the participants should not face any difficulty. So here contact information, let us change this contact information as a student's information. Got it? And from here description, you write here any other description you want. Additional description you can pass over here. Here I enter the school's name here, XYZ school. You can write your own school's name. The first section has to be filled. Some of the vital informations we are going to collect. So first we write a name of the student, so here I have written name of the student, and here you can see a box. When you click on this option, you will get different types of questions to be asked here. Short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, checkbox. In this video we will be seeing most important options. In next video we will see other options too. So in order to enter a name of the student, we can go with the short answer. So short answer here the student must enter his or her name. So in that case you see here required option. Required option means a mandatory field. If you click on required option, see here now it is disabled. If this option is disabled, even if the student skips entering his or her name, then the form will accept the response. So name of the student is must one, so here the mandatory field should be checked here, required. So the student cannot submit his information until name of the student is entered. See here, this is how the first field, the name of the student, can be designed. First part over, and here you see other options are also there. Responsive, validation, here description. About that we will see in another field. See here email is another option. This we can make use of. Here email, when we write email, so email should be in a short answer, it will work well. Here you see responsive, here response validation should be done. Here response validation, what we have to write, see here text, and here we have to write email. So enter validation text. If wrong email is entered, then what type of message should be displayed? Here you see please enter a valid email address. So this, keep it as such, no issue with this. So here address we have read. Right now we don't need any address, so I am going to remove this question. In order to delete this question, what we have to do is, here you see click on the delete button. So upon clicking, the question got deleted. Phone number, here phone number is on the we have to make mandatory. So in order to make mandatory other fields also, we have to see here a short answer. So it should be short answer and short answer text. Here what we have to required has to be checked in order to ensure that the student must enter phone number. Here also email also mandatory, and the phone number also mandatory, and we have to phone number 10-digit phone number should enter. So here response validation, here length of the text, maximum character count, here minimum character count should be 10 digits. So custom text, if the user enters less than 10 digits, then it should show error message. Here we write invalid phone number. Got it? So it is required field. Then comments is there, comments not required. Now we enter another question. Here sex needs to be entered, class needs to be entered. So in order to do that, we have to add another question. This question I am going to delete it. Freshly we add some more questions. See here, after this, here plus sign. So when you click on the plus button, then you see a new question comes. Here we have to write class. So here we write class. Here we please choose your class. So the student should choose, not enter. The student will not enter, the student will choose the class. So in order to do that, here a drop down will come into play. So here first class, here second class, here we can enter third. In order to add other options, you see here for the add option, you click here, then enter 4, here we write 5, here we write 6, add option. You keep on adding option, then you will get any number of options. So here 8th over, 9th over, here 10th. Right now I keep the class up to 10th. So that's it, this is the class, and you make it compulsory, so mandatory field. Still more class, more details needs to be fetched. So here add question, click on this add question. So here while adding on, here one more field, sex needs to be written. So sex, male or female, two options we will keep. So for that we take radio button, here multiple choice. Radio button is the multiple choice. So when you click on this option 1, you write male, here option B you write female, and in the third you can enter transgender. So this you can add. Alright, So still we need some more information. Date of birth is one of the most important detail we need to have. So add one more question here. After adding one more, here you write please select your date of birth. Alright, so this also mandatory one. Here you not click here required, here also it is required. So ensure that whichever question you want to make mandatory, please ensure to check required this slider. So check, this is over date of birth. Here date of birth we have to choose date. See here, as soon as I enter date of birth, automatically it has taken date. So date is very important. So date picker will come, accordingly the student will select the date. Okay, so this is over. So this is how we have created questionnaire. Here a form has been designed for collecting students information. First one is name of student. You see here the star symbol. Here star indicates the mandatory field. So email is also mandatory, phone number is also mandatory, class is also mandatory, sex is also mandatory, then the date of birth. And here one more field, one more question I'll create. Here we write address, and purposely we make this is not mandatory. See here I am unchecking this. So if the student wants to enter his or her address, then he or she can enter, otherwise it can be left blank, no issue with this. So here address field, paragraph it is there, it is a long answer of paragraph. So here address comes on 2 or 3 lines, so paragraph should be chosen. So this is how we have created Google form for collecting students information. Still we can improve this form to make it more attractive. So in order to do that, this color can be changed, more design can be incorporated by changing the theme. So in order to do some additional changes, see here customize this theme. Click on this customize theme. Then here image uploaded, this is the image, just you uncheck it, then you go for some other images. Click on choose the image. When you click various category wise, you will get more and more images. See here work and school, so the information is related to school. So I am going to choose one of the theme which best suits according to our needs. So this is education related, textbook is there, and click on insert. Upon clicking on insert option, you will see that the theme has got changed, and you see this theme has been applied. So now we have created the form for collecting students information. Still we have to improve the form. How it can be improved, about that we will see. So before that, once it is created, whether it works well or not, that has to be checked. So in order to do that, to preview this form so that we will have more clarification on it, so that we can find for any other improvement. So click on this preview button. As you can see on the top right corner, here you will find an eye, that is preview. When you click on this option, it will take you to another window, a new window where the form will be displayed. See here. So when the user clicks on this option, then this will appear like this. So see here, first one is required field. Here already mentioned that star is the required red color, name of the student, email address, phone number. Here you see all marked with the asterisk symbol, red asterisk, that means mandatory, but address is not having any asterisk, that means it is not mandatory. Upon entering all the fields, the student can click on submit button. Upon clicking on submit, the data will be sent. So the form works fine. So let us see some other changes required or not. Once everything is over, what we can do is, here some other settings are there. Click on the settings here, limit to 1 response. Yes, this is one of the most important option, because each and every student should enter only one data. Each and every student will have only one type of information. Name of the students only one. So altogether the idea is we are going to get only one response from each student. If so, then you have to check this option, limit to 1 response. If you uncheck it, what happens? A particular student can send unlimited number of responses. That means same student can send multiple times the same record. So it should be avoided. So in order to do that, what you have to do is click on limit to one response. So rest all you keep as such, no issue with this presentation. It's not here show progress bar not required, shuffle question order, we are not making any quiz here. So when we see about quizzes, making quizzes, we will see how these options are used, and here quiz we will not touch all these. So general settings, you ensure that whenever you are making a form for collecting students information, limit to one response must be checked. So once it is over, click on save. And one more thing here you have to present, see here confirmation message, this you can enter, thanks for submitting your contact info. You can enter your custom message, thanks for submitting your personal information. Alright, so once it is over, click on save. So we have changed the theme, previewed, everything worked fine, steady settings also, necessary settings also done. Once everything is over, the next thing is share this form to your students. One of the very fine way to share this link is WhatsApp group. Each and every school may maintain WhatsApp group. Through the group you can send the link, and also you can send the same through email also. So here for that, click on this large button, send button. When you click on this send button, various options you use to get here. Email, if you want to send this link to email, then click here, enter all the email addresses. So subject is students info, so this way you can send. If you want to send through any other links or through WhatsApp or any other social media, then you can click on this. As you see here, it looks a long code. In order to make it short, check on this shorten URL. When you click on this, you see a minimized, a shortened URL code, a code we get. So copy this code, so our job is over. So once it is over, what you have to do is share this link through WhatsApp. So here I am sharing, see here I am sharing this in my WhatsApp group. So see here it is shared. When I click on this button, now the link has been shared to the students. Now let me check it out. So my mobile phone is connected to this system. Let me enter one data from this form, and let me see how it gets stored in the Google form. Just now I have sent the link through WhatsApp. Let me check it out. So here is the link. When I click on this link, you see here the form will get open. Mobile view you can see as well. So here the form is loading. So here you can see as well students information. This is the form which we have created right now. So here students information, XYZ school, name of the student. Here I write Devinesh is the student. Email, here I write Devinesh 2021. Here I purposely write gmail.com. Here we have maintained, here we have validated, right? So if we enter wrong email ID, it should show some error message. See here, please enter a valid email ID, because I have committed a mistake in entering email ID. So here @ I didn't use. So here @, when I move on, you see here it is accepting. So phone number, so here this is the required question, we cannot skip. Phone number needs to be written, 10-digit number we have to pass here, 9933238 right? If I skip one digit, you see here now 9 digits are there. If I move on to the next field, then it won't accept. Why? Because here you see invalid phone number. Why? Because we have already mentioned 10 digit, the number should be 10 digit. So here 10 digit we have to. So once it is 10 digit, then it will accept the response. Please choose your class. So we have used a drop down menu here. Click on this. So here 6th class. So that is done. Male or female, here I mentioned male. Please select your date of birth. So when you click on this, you will get a date of birth, the calendar you will get. So from here I am entering date of birth. here month I am getting May, June, 16, so set. So as you can see, the date has also obtained. So address, here address is not the mandatory one. If I skip also no problem. And here what I am going to do is, here I skip some other fields. Suppose if I not enter name I am not entering, and here I submit post player address I have written submit. See, here it won't accept the response. Why? Because the name of the student is not written. Mandatory field must be filled. So here I enter the name. Once it is entered, now let me check here. Put address I am going to skip here. So submit. See, here the form has been submitted. And thanks for submitting your personal information. Edit your information. Whatever the information you have entered, that can be edited. You cannot enter one more new information, because there we have already mentioned. Let me show you. Here in the settings option we have already mentioned that limit to one option. Because of this reason we cannot enter more than one record. So you can edit. If any error is committed, then you can make changes, but you cannot enter new detail. So entry from mobile phone has got over. Now let us see, after submitting, you see here response 1. So we have got response 1. When you click on this response, so here we, in the form section, we get two options. One is questions and another one is responses. Question is the design part where we design our questions, and when the students or the participants enter their data, that will come to Google form as responses. So here responses, one response just now we have entered. If you see one response, that is name Divnesh, here email address is there, phone number is there, and likewise all other informations are received. So this is how Google form can be created in order to get variety of information from the students or from the participants. Got it? So that's all we have in today's video. If you found this video useful, then hit the like button, and if not subscribe this channel right now and press bell icon so that you won't miss any of my future uploads. So see you all on another day with a new ICT tool. Till then, take good care of yourself.